I'm Ann-Marie.
And I'm Jonathan.
And together, we're the RV Explorers. We're chasing amazing places.
Amazing people.
And amazing sunsets.
From the top to the bottom of Aotearoa, New Zealand.
Our beautiful land.
Chasing sunsets, the sky's on fire. Magical New Zealand that I desire.
Our final journey for this series of RV Explorers starts in Paihia on Northland's east coast. The mission we have set ourselves is to follow the Pouheringa Tai Twin Coast Cycle Trail across to the Hokianga, onto Rawini, stopping at Tane Mahuta, and over to the west coast, and hopefully some sunsets on the way. For this adventure, we are on board a Corrado from Smart RV and Wilderness Motorhomes, and after travelling up from Auckland, our first night is spent at the Bay of Islands Holiday Apartments and Campervan Park, right near the water in Paihia.
Look at that, what a stunning vista.
Oh, I need to find my sunglasses, that's amazing.
That is, look at the sun coming up. What a great day for parasailing.
I'm really looking forward to the cycle trail today. I can't wait to do the Twin Coast Cycle Trail.
There's just so much to do up here. Where do you start? Oh, I know where to start. Parasailing. Woohoo!
Are you really going to do that?
Yeah.
Do you want me to do it too?
Only if you want.
I reckon we should get this final adventure off with a bang by flying high with Bay of Islands Parasail. The weather is stunning. This should be epic. It's only going to be me going up. And up is the right word.
Oh my God, I'm nervous for him. It's so exciting though, beautiful day. Look at this, look, he's gonna go.
Woohoo! That is outstanding! Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh my gosh.
I'm almost thinking I might want to do it, but I'm afraid of heights, so it's probably not the best thing, but that just looks absolutely amazing.
Incredible feeling up here. Actually really still. You'd expect to want to rush, but really still. So I'm sitting up here, beautiful morning, looking out over the stunning Bay of Islands. With boats doing a circuit now, and soon I'll be looking way out to sea.
At the moment, I'd say it's around about 300 metres above sea level. So probably one of the highest in the world. As far as we know, we are the highest in the southern hemisphere.
Wow.
But we haven't found anyone higher yet, so we're just going to claim the highest in the world for that one.
Good on you.
Oh my gosh, that is outstanding. That is a long way down, I have to say. Coming over to Russell, you can really see the shape of the island up here. Mountainous range over the back.
So you ready for your turn?
Maybe. Let me have a think about
Doesn't
that.
sound very convincing to me.
Yeah.
This is a once in a lifetime experience, it really is.
Look at that.
Sit down. Enjoy that.
Oh, I loved it, eh? I didn't want to come back down. That was awesome. You're in a world of your own up there. Very still. I couldn't believe it. Stunning vistas out across the Bay of Islands. You can see the landscape. Not too cold. I want to go back up. I really do.
With my feet back on the ground, it's time to head to the treaty grounds and the museum. This is a must-do for all Kiwis. It's the birthplace of our nation.
178 years ago, just right here on this very land, is where this document known as Te Tiriti o Waitangi, or the Treaty of Waitangi, was signed between my ancestors and, of course, the representatives of the British Crown. The story of the treaty on the 6th of February 1840 started right here. This is where the coming together, or the bringing together, or the solidification of the two cultures came together through this treaty document. We are now standing right on the very spot where the treaty was signed. Over 500 people gathered right in this very area here to look over the signing to discuss this treaty document. This is the Treaty House where the official British resident James Busby, his wife and their children lived. In this room on the right hand side here, this is where the original document of the treaty was translated from English into the native language, into Te Reo Māori.
It's so beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
The actual treaty house is well worth a look inside. With its preserved kitchens and bedrooms, there's a lot of history here.
You can feel the history as you walk through the rooms, imagining the families living here, gifted by Busby in the 1800s. What a magnificent place.
This is truly a magical place with so many stories.
The Treaty Grounds estate changed hands a number of different times. In 1934 it was purchased by Lord Bledisloe, and then he gifted it back to the nation in perpetuity. Now Māori wanted to reciprocate that gift, and the only way they felt that they could reciprocate such an enormous gesture like this was to build a meeting house or a whare of significance, a national whare.
A short walk from the whare down towards the beach is New Zealand's largest ever war canoe.
This is Ngā Toki Mata Whaurua. It was built in 1938. It carries 150 people, 40 paddlers up each side, and then you've got the reserves down the centre. This is one tree made out of a kauri tree, just one log. It's 6 tonne dry and 12 tonne wet and fully laden with warriors.
And how long is it?
It's 37.5 metres long.
Wow. And comes out annually?
Every Waitangi Day annually, every year it comes out. So when they unveiled it in 1940, they left it up by the meeting house, carried it up there, left it there, and then thought, bugger this, we're not carrying it down, and it remained that way. It stayed there, it didn't move until 1990 for the 150th celebrations, and they thought, no, we've got to get it back down here and get it on the water. So they carried it down, a couple of 400 warriors, carried it down, put it on the water, they got it back in and said, no, we're not carrying it up there again, we're just going to dump it right here. And the trust said, oh, well, we better put a shelter over it. And then they decided to put some railway tracks underneath it so that it can just roll it straight into the water, makes it easy.
Last stop for us at the Waitangi Treaty Grounds is the recently finished museum that celebrates everything around this amazing place and its history.
And here it is, the treaty. Wow. Yeah.
Chasing sunsets.
Your journey starts with us. Discover new places, get great deals, and make new friends along the way. Save thousands on essentials and adventures with our trusted partners. Use our app to discover more than 2,200 places to stay and share experiences as you travel through our amazing backyard. From the far north to the deep south, journey with a New Zealand Motor Caravan Association membership. Join New Zealand's best value camping membership today and start planning your next big adventure. Your journey starts with us.
Chasing sunsets.
A short drive or ride from Paihia is the Vintage Railway, just outside of Kawakawa at Taumarere. Hey, look at this! I'm so excited. I'm going to put the bikes on the train.
Exhausted, just ridden our wonderful bikes from Whangarei. No, that's not true. We've been down in the car park, ridden them up to the train. Kind gentleman has mounted them on the carriage. Look at that. Perfect. They can get 26 bikes on here. We're going to get a train ride to Kawakawa, probably coffee, and then we're going to come back and see what else we can do. Great morning.
The rail here was closed up about 2000 because it was deemed unserviceable, but the Vintage Railway was formed in about approximately 2006, and we held the line from being lifted, and so the Vintage Railway was formed, and the rail started operating in 2009. So we've been going for 9 years now. So we're a fairly young organisation, looking for more passengers to help pay for the way, and encourage, tell people about our history of the area.
It's certainly fascinating, and I tell you, it really complements the cycle trail, being able to put the bikes on the train. This train ride is unique as it goes right through the main street of Kawakawa. It's classic. This is pretty cool coming through the centre of town, isn't it?
You'd think I might stop outside the Hunter Star Hotel, wouldn't you, for a quick beer? Well, I'm not sure. Isn't that great, driving down the main road of a town? The whole town has to stop for you. It feels like royalty, doesn't it?
I know. Like you said, it's like we're on the Christmas parade.
We're on the Christmas parade.
Kawakawa is amazing. All the quirky architecture and shops.
So do you need to go to the toilet?
I certainly do, and if you're going to go to the toilet, you've got to do it in a Hundertbuster, haven't you? World famous in New Zealand.
I like the look of it. I'm going in.
Very creative. I am too.
See you soon.
Time for a quick cup of coffee and a stroll downtown and a stop for a shop at the Huntertbuster shop.
This adventure is all about the Twin Coast Cycle Trail, so we headed out of town to check out a feature of the trail known as the Twin Bridges.
So these are the Twin Bridges?
That's a new swing bridge on top of an old rail bridge by them. Look at it.
Are they swing bridges?
Yeah.
Oh.
Swing.
Will they?
It must be the old train bridge. Done some hard yards.
I love all the different greens. You know, the grass and the moss and the ferns and the plants and things. They just look amazing. What a great way to see Northland.
Another bridge.
Hence the Twin Bridges.
Whoa, that is so cool. Oh, that's a really cool view, isn't it?
It's pretty awesome.
Running down that gully, under the bridges.
Wonder how deep that is.
Don't know, do you want to go and test? It's certainly a great way to see the country, isn't it, on the bike?
I
mean, you wouldn't see this in a car.
Absolutely not.
The Twin Coast Cycle Trail goes on through to Kaikoui. It's a bit of a ride, so let's be honest, we took the motorhome and stopped for a coffee and cake at the Pioneer Village at Kaikoui.
The Pioneer Village, which was opened officially in 1977, comprises historic buildings from around the district and restored to make this lovely little pioneer village.
What's the oldest one, Dylan?
The oldest one is probably the courthouse, which was actually instigated and being built by Governor Grey, and it was built in 1862. And on the grounds we have the Gammon Building, which is a general store and post office, the schoolhouse from Utukura, the old jail from Kaikoui and Okaihau, and the Maiaha Cottage, and the Harold Building, which was a solicitor's office uptown.
When was it last used?
In the 1970s.
Oh, right.
1970s?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh my God.
This building originally would have just had tables and chairs for the people of the Runanga to sit at. And up here we've got a list of those people who are on that Runanga Commission, 1862 to 67. And because we're lucky enough to have the original minutes, we've got a copy here of those minutes for you to look at. And these minutes were actually taken both in Maori and English.
So where has this church come from?
This church has actually come from Okaihau originally.
Okaihau.
It was actually built by the Methodists who immigrated from Canada, and they came to Okaihau to grow wheat. Unfortunately, during that period of time here, they found wheat wasn't very successful, and the church became disused and it was moved to Kaikoui.
What a day it's been, parasailing and Treaty House. But now it's time to head to our overnight stop at a place called the Okaihau Rail Station.
Well, it came about because the cycleway ended up going past our front gate, and I saw an opportunity to do something here for the cycleway.
So Nolene, where did you actually find all these beautiful wagons?
We just went for a drive one weekend and opened our eyes, and we just started spotting them. And here we are, we brought them here and started our labour of love.
And how long have you been going for?
18 months with all of these wagons. I started off just with first class, which I got custom built down in Titirangi.
Yes.
And then we soon realised one wagon wasn't enough, that people cycle in groups. So then I started sourcing genuine goods wagons.
Right.
And that's how we've grown. It's a really safe spot here, and for motorhomes or caravans, and there's lots of different options for them with power or ablutions.
Chasing sunsets.
Your journey starts with us. Discover new places, get great deals, and make new friends along the way. Save thousands on essentials and adventures with our trusted partners. Use our app to discover more than 2,200 places to stay and share experiences as you travel through our amazing backyard. From the far north to the deep south, journey with a New Zealand Motor Caravan Association membership. Join New Zealand's best value camping membership today and start planning your next big adventure. Your journey starts with us.
Day 2 is going to be a big one. We are still following the Twin Coast Cycle Trail through some stunning countryside. The last part of our journey today will take us from Okaiha, down the valley and out to the Hokianga Harbour, and the end of the cycle trail at Horeki.
Our first stop is at Snow's Farm, a beautiful spot on the Twin Coast Cycle Trail down by the river. Snow is a real old school Northland farmer and a hard case who is one of the cycle trail's strongest advocates.
8 years ago, our local councillor in Kaiko called me up and he says, we want to build a cycle track along your ridge in Okaiha. And I said, what the hell do you want to do that for? But anyway, they were looking for a route to come through from Okaiha, an easiest route, and I said, well, you might be able to get it down through our river, which is a more scenic route. So there's 5 of us farmers on it, and I'm a trustee of it. So we're sort of a centre point of that Okaiha to Hauraki track. And we got Kiwi in the bush here going to town at night, so it's be a good experience for the people that are staying in the camper vans and in the backpackers.
Part of the charm of this trail is you can drive to Snow's Farm and ride from there. You can park overnight, and if you've left the van in Paihia, there's even accommodation on site.
Okay, so up here, Snow's just trying to build some accommodation with the numbers of people coming through the cycle trail. He thinks that this is a good idea, and I think it's a fantastic idea. Just kind of it just really fits into the scenery. These cottages are just really cool. Have a look inside. This one's a 2-bedder. Not finished yet, but you can see how they're going to be when they finish. Just really basic cottages for people to come in from the cycle trail. There's 2 rooms in here, nice and spacious, beautiful scenery out the windows. Along this really lovely deck here, we've got a bathroom, nice big bathroom with a shower and vanity. The toilet's over there, which is composting. Not finished, but fantastic. Really good and spacious. You can imagine coming in here after cycling all day, having a nice hot shower, sitting out here on the deck in the sun. The kitchen just kind of really basic but great. You know, cook up your food, make a cup of tea. You can see the chooks outside. So you can just come in here. The cycle trail's right outside, right down there by the river, and just enjoy this beautiful part of the world. It's fantastic.
Well, it's pretty down there.
Ooh, isn't this beautiful?
Well, this beats sitting at home, doesn't it?
Look at that little stream, even things like that, they're just so cute.
Okay, coming up to a bit of an incline, Ann-Marie.
Do you want to go in front so I can watch your ass this time?
Okay.
Make sure you put it in low gear, getting up that little bit of hill there.
Oh, look at this. Wow. The Nikau palms. Oh, wow.
The track follows the river up the valley and into a stunning section of native bush.
Oh, big totara here. Whoa, look at that. Totara. Down to our left, lily pond. So I'm just wondering if we can get down there somehow.
One of the attractions that Snow's added to the trail is a lily pond. It's an easy ride from the farm on a good track. It's a little bit of gravel and just light mountain biking really, so it's really good. I'm not a cyclist and it's easy for me, and particularly on electric bikes, it's pretty good.
So it didn't indicate.
What a wonderful experience, really, eh? This is basically on our back doorstep and you don't even know, eh? We do now. We're so fortunate to live in a beautiful country where you can just get on your bike.
After the farm, we're going to take a short detour from following the cycle trail to visit a very special place.
Do you know much about the Wairere boulders?
No, I know nothing about the Wairere boulders, but I mean, people say it's an amazing place to visit, don't they?
It's so beautiful, isn't it? Because you've got the trees and the river and just the green, the farmland and everything. It's just amazing. Oh, yum. Hello.
Flat white?
Yeah.
So have you filtered coffee?
Filtered?
I'm not a
Okay.
barista.
Oh, but we're from Auckland. That looks lovely. It really
They look
does.
amazing.
Have you just baked this up this morning?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's impressive. Isn't it nice you come to a remote place like this and you get afternoon tea. The chorizo rolls are delicious. Get the recipe please, babe.
Right. Are you going to cook them for me?
Well, I was going to get you to do that.
Time to walk off those rolls. Paula is not only a fantastic baker, but she sure knows a lot about the geology and history of this unique place.
Isn't this beautiful?
So here we start to see how the boulders have accumulated in the valley bottom. As they've rolled down the hill, there's nowhere else for them to go, so they've ended up on top of each other and the river has eroded underneath them and down.
So, Paula, this wasn't placed here for effect, was it? This has been naturally done?
Yeah, well, it has just fallen like this.
Yeah.
The caves, and we have got quite a lot of caves on the farm, they've just been formed where the boulders have fallen on top of each other and left a gap. There's no, as you can see, water running through. It's not a limestone cave where the stream has carved the cave. The caves have just happened wherever the boulders have fallen and left a space. And so you can see how the walkway's been constructed. So it's not difficult, but you've got to get involved with the boulders to get around. So here we can see some of our bigger boulders.
Oh, right, yes.
And you can start to see the erosions of them and how they have become fluted over millions of years.
So how do they become fluted, Paula? Is it not the rainwater, is it?
So the theory is that as these massive boulders rolled down the hill from the lava flow, they of course were under thick, dense native New Zealand bush. And when heavy rain falls through our bush, it washes organic acids from the roots of the epiphytes and the kauri, and that mildly acidic water will cause these erosions. But they reckon that an individual rock would have to be under an individual drip for 1,000 years before anything happened. And so you can see how slowly this has happened over time. And only because our kauri trees live so long would that be possible. So that's why we have this unique set of circumstances to do with the size of the boulders and the slope of the hill and the native bush and how long kauris live that has created this amazing, unique geology.
So how did these boulders get here, Paula?
About 2.8 million years ago, there was a volcanic eruption right over in the Kerikeri Basin, and the lava came all the way here to the ridgeline on our farm. It was probably between 17 and 20 metres thick, so a massive, massive lava flow. And then as it cooled, obviously started to break up into these massive lumps. And we're on heavy clay, so as the clay eroded under them, they started to roll slowly, very slowly, down the hill to end up here in the valley bottom. When they get to the valley bottom, well, they can't go any further, so they stack up on top of each other, and the river erodes underneath them, and we get this incredible spectacle that's before us. I think this is where, you know, New Zealand's history lies. We haven't got, you know, the Colosseum, but we have this beautiful natural phenomenon, and we have trees on the farm that are 1,000 years old, and that's New Zealand's history. You know, 1,000 years, that's older than the Cathar castles or the Loire chateaus, and that's what we have to celebrate, is these incredible things that we have that are ancient. If you've got your camper van, you can come and stay here in our beautiful valley and listen to the birds as you go to sleep and see the stars, which are so clear. Apparently this is one of the parts of the world where the skies are the clearest, and it does seem that way to us overnight.
Chasing sunsets.
Your journey starts with us. Discover new places, get great deals, and make new friends along the way. Save thousands on essentials and adventures with our trusted partners. Use our app to discover more than 2,200 places to stay and share experiences as you travel through our amazing backyard. From the far north to the deep south, journey with a New Zealand Motor Caravan Association membership. Join New Zealand's best value camping membership today and start planning your next big adventure. Your journey starts with us.
Chasing sunset.
Camped overnight in the car park of the Boulders is this amazing NZMCA members restored bus, living the dream.
For the last couple of years, it's been our home. With the kids left home at university and such, we decided to kick off our dream of looking around the countryside and just doing a bit of casual work as we go. She's pretty cool, a bit of a classic, and yeah, it's got some character.
Oh, it certainly has.
Yeah.
So what are the features for your main features?
Oh, our pantry.
The pantry?
we did a pull-out pantry.
Oh my gosh. That is brilliant.
Yeah.
Beautiful table, and I see a bit of coinage, is that?
A bit of hard case, a bit of mucking around there, tried to bling it up a wee bit. Yeah, so when we bought it, there was a set of bunks and another doorway there. We've sort of pulled that out and put in an old set of drawers and a little wood fire. We're all self-contained. We've got tanks and water holding and that sort of thing. It's been repowered with a Mitsubishi diesel and a 5-speed, so it's a little bit more economical and user-friendly, but she's still a slow old girl.
Oh, so 2 years you've been living in it and done the North Island?
Yeah.
So another 2 years down south, is it?
Oh, who knows?
Who knows?
Yep.
Isn't that the spirit? Yeah, who knows? One of the things you can do here is kayaking. I'm a boating man. I'm going to have to take that kayak, paddle it for 2 hours down to the local tavern.
Jonathan?
Yes?
You're showcasing your legs. I hear I am kayaking to a tavern. What does that mean?
I was going to take that kayak and paddle down to the tavern, and I was going to let you know. I really was.
And so I'm going to do what we had planned was the boardwalk.
Yes.
I really like to cycle that, and I want to have a look at the mission house.
Yes.
So I'm going to do that while you kayak.
Yes.
I'll meet you at the tavern. Last one there.
Buys the drinks.
Buys the drinks. See you later. Bye.
Hey, this is a great way to spend the afternoon amongst the boulders in the native bush. It is prehistoric. It is deadly quiet. Just the sound of gentle running water. I'm taking the right-hand channel. Kind of looks like a good spot to be.
So Northland's got some great history, so I'm really looking forward to going to the mission house. And I'm also really looking forward to getting to the pub first, so I don't have to buy the drinks. I love these old buildings, they're just gorgeous. And here I am, woohoo!
The Wesleyan mission of Reverend Nathaniel Turner opened on this site in 1838, and it was in this house on this hillside that on the 12th of February 1840 that 70 chiefs in front of a crowd of over 3,000 added their signatures to the Treaty of Waitangi.
a small bridge. Unlike the bridge to nowhere, I'm sure that bridge does go somewhere. So this is tidal, probably salt water in there. Oh, this is outstanding, it really is. So peaceful. What a great way to spend the afternoon.
I'm near the finish of this amazing Twin Coast cycle trail, and I've saved the best till last. New Zealand's longest boardwalk across some fantastic mangroves, right on the edge of the beautiful Hokianga Harbour.
Here we are on the boardwalk. It's 1.2 k's long and the longest in New Zealand apparently. Beautiful evening. Wonder how Jonno's getting on. He'd better be paddling slow because I want to enjoy this. Wow, I mean, I've just stopped here because, listen, it's just beautifully peaceful and quiet. Stunning, stunning late afternoon sun. And it's just beautiful. I'm just here in the middle of nowhere.
Time to turn around and head back to the actual finish of the trail, which happily for me is the pub at Horeki.
Getting a bit tired now, so not doing any pedalling. I'll just let the bike take me. It's a good thing about these electric bikes. If you don't want to pedal, you don't have to. Might just help me get to the pub faster so I don't lose.
Oh no, there's Ann-Marie on the deck.
So obviously I beat him because I think that might be him just over there. So I'll just have a sneaky little glass of wine and enjoy the moment.
Shavers, they must have got that done quickly. Hey, is that you up there, Ann-Marie?
Yes it is. Is that you down there?
Oh my God, I lost. How long have you been there?
I've been here for ages.
Oh, that was just a beautiful paddle down though. What a great spot.
The sun was setting fast, so I have to hurry up if we're going to get that all-important sunset.
Okay, so let's have a look at it through the camera.
Yeah, nice. Hey, we could be in Fiji with the bureau there in the sunset there. But no, we're in the Hokianga, what a spot to be.
Oh, look, isn't that fantastic? It's just beautiful.
Yeah. This must be one of the oldest, if not the oldest pub in New Zealand, and it's been lovingly restored by its owner, Pete Madron.
Pub was established in 1833. The site is the site of New Zealand's first commercial shipbuilding yards, established on the beach here in Horeki in 1826. So first instance of anything being manufactured in New Zealand. And it's the second oldest town in New Zealand, Horeki. Young man in England read that New Zealand was the Cannibal Isles and came out in 1827 to have a look. And he does 2 paintings of the shipbuilding yards. Well, here's one of them here. By 1830, there were 80 men employed here building ships. So they needed somewhere to have a beer, so that's why there's a pub. And it's parts of it are New Zealand's oldest surviving pub. And a chap called Penny set up a stagecoach service between Horeki and Kawakawa, an overnight service, so it's a daily service.
Yes.
And the publican of the day expanded the pub into accommodation restaurant.
Yeah.
This was hanging on the wall of the pub when I bought it 20 years ago. And it's a petition. And it's signed by the European boys that were in the Upper Harbour at the time. And it's addressed to His Excellency Lieutenant Governor Captain Hobson, Royal Navy, etc., etc., etc. They didn't know what to call him. Called him everything. And it's dated the 13th of May 1840. Now there's some interesting signatories on here. This guy here, Charles O.B. Davis, was the first man in New Zealand to be charged with sedition.
All right.
Inciting the population to riot against the government. You know, I think we should give him a medal.
So Pete, I see you're diversifying with the cycle trail that's been developed.
We've expanded the accommodation because we're at the end of the trail or the beginning of the cycle trail. And we've got bike hire and transport services to move the cyclists and the bikes about.
Your journey starts with us. Discover new places, get great deals, and make new friends along the way. Save thousands on essentials and adventures with our trusted partners. Use our app to discover more than 2,200 places to stay and share experiences as you travel through our amazing backyard. From the far north to the deep south, journey with a New Zealand Motor Caravan Association membership. Join New Zealand's best value camping membership today and start planning your next big adventure. Your journey starts with us.
The morning of our third day was a stunner. The early light on the Hokianga takes your breath away. I just can't describe the beauty of this place. You really have to come and see it for yourself. Jonno and I are splitting up. No, not like that. Just for the next part of the journey. He's taking the brand new ferry to Rawene while I drive there in the van.
The Good Ship Ranui is a brand new venture for Siobhan and Dimitri, who want to offer a ferry service to connect the cycle trail with the small towns along the harbour.
Our aim is to be picking up folk that come from the Opua-Hauraki cycle trail and also down from Cape Reinga to Coke, and we can whip them across the harbour and increase their journey and give it a lot of fun as well, hopefully. History tells us that boats have been a main form of transport on the Hokianga for many years. Now there's virtually none, so we're restarting a tradition. Tourism is the future for up here, for the Hokianga. It's an area that needs some extra zoomph, and we hope we can add to it. So I thought I'd retired up here. Ha! What a joke that's turned out to be.
Jonno seems to be the winner on this part of the trip. It's a fair way by road to Rawene, but the scenery's beautiful.
So I happened to mention to Dimitri we loved the honey that we bought last time we were here. So we're actually stopping now in Kahukahu. His partner is going to go and collect the honey, bring it to the boat so we can take it. That would only happen in the north. A partnership made in heaven, Dimitri. I can see it.
The exchange.
This is what happens in the far north.
On board.
Thank you so much. A classic case of trading. The boat hadn't even stopped, the honey wasn't aboard. I know that things are going to happen in this place.
I'm getting off the Ranui at Rawene to catch up with Ann-Marie.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers,
Superb trip.
Good to see you again.
One of the most relaxing and enjoying boat trips I've had in a while. That certainly beats driving to Rawene, I have to say. Hey, Morena, how are you?
Kia ora, kia ora.
So we're standing here in the main centre of Rawene. The town seems to be going through a rejuvenation stage. I see a lot of shops starting up, businesses opening, and as I look over here, art gallery, collectibles, boat shed, and apparently a couple of shops opening over here. Let's see who we can talk to.
The lady that's created all this work in here is Jill Riley is her name. Lovely lady, very artistic. She does all the, these are recycled wood from old buildings around here. If you've heard of the Kaikai pub, this is from a Kaikai pub, the old wharf house, and this is her work. She does a lot of stained glass. She's totally artistic. Yeah, the shop is about, you know, giving to our tourists that come in and They won't have to pick up something that says made in China or Taiwan, it's made here, hokianga.
Well, my husband started puzzles off here back in 1975 actually with some of his puzzles from down here, and we've been doing puzzles since then, and we're going to expand our shop into the other part that's a bit bare at the moment and show off our puzzles to people around the world so they can enjoy them as well.
So obviously businesses are booming in Rawene. David, it's going well, obviously.
Oh, absolutely, yes. The big thing that we did was to paint the outside, and we were so pleased to get the Resine External Commercial Building Award in 2016.
Ah, Ann-Marie.
Yeah.
Long time no see.
How long have you been here?
Oh, a while. Was it a race?
No, it wasn't today. Only yesterday, because I won.
This trip is coming to an end. We're heading homewards, but there are still a couple of places to see and things to do.
What a beautiful spot. Look at that, the Hokianga Harbour, eh?
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
It's so blue.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if we should take the old tacker out.
Who needs an excuse to get out on the water, especially when it's so easy to inflate my tacker cat? But I guess for Ann-Marie, I'll still need an excuse of sorts.
Rather than walking to the dairy, we'll take the boat to get the sausages for dinner. What do you think?
Yeah, okay, let's do it. Us boaties need bacon and egg butties on a day like today, so that's just what we're going to have.
We've had a great time here in the Hokianga, really have. Heading down south now, but before we leave, we're going to have some lunch. And what a place to cook in front of the wonderful sand dunes over here. Look at that, stunning.
We're in a Corrado motorhome and it's from the Wilderness rental fleet, and you can also buy them from Smart RV. So this drop-down bed isn't electronic, but it's got a really smooth action. It's actually really easy to use. A decent sized dining area. We've actually got a sunroof here too, which is really nice, so you get a lot of really good natural light in the camper van. Great storage up here. We've got a full length mirror here. Quite a good kitchen, I have to say. Just 3 burners, even a little extractor here, which is nice with a light. And sink, oven, storage, and a good sized fridge freezer. I'm quite surprised at the size of the freezer. In this particular camper, the toilet and shower is all in one, but it's really well laid out for a small space. You just push this in and pull this out, and the whole thing swings around. And then when I shut the toilet door, there's another screen that comes across here to keep it waterproof, and you've got a full shower. It's actually really good. Okay, and up here is our sleeping area that we've used. You can actually pull out and make this into a king size bed, but we've just used it as 2 singles. I have to say, the memory foam mattresses in here are super comfortable. I've also driven it a number of times. We've had shingle roads and sealed roads. It's been super easy to drive, and we've had a fantastic few days.
So we're now heading out of the Hokianga, leaving that wonderful harbour behind, heading up into the Waipua forest.
And we're heading to Tani Mahuta. I've never seen it before, which just seems quite unbelievable, so I'm really looking forward to seeing it. It's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Whoa, I suppose this is New Zealand 300 years ago, 400 years ago.
So, oh my God.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's massive. Wow.
Takes your breath away, doesn't it, when you look up and see that?
It does.
Standing there very majestically.
Isn't it?
Yeah, pointing to the sky. So Tane was known for tearing his parents apart in Maori mythology. They were in a primal brace, the world was dark, they were entwined, and so he tore them apart to let light into the earth. Definitely worth coming to the Waipua forest.
Absolutely.
You have to see Tane Mahuta.
On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. It's off now to Glinks Gully, just south of Dargaville, our last chance for a last sunset.
Finished up at Glinks Gully after a long tour through the Hokianga. Interesting place.
It's very rugged.
Very rugged.
Wow, look at that.
That's so beautiful. Another sunset.
How cool is that?
Nice.
This has been fantastic. 6 trips chasing sunsets all over Aotearoa. We have loved the whole thing from our very first RV Explorers sunset at Hanma, then kayaking in Kaikoura.
The yummy crayfish sunset at Ninsbin, sunsets on the Wild Beach at Castle Cliff and Wanganui, Kaiui Lakes and jet boating.
The amazing sunset at Hahei and Whirianga on our Coromandel trip, and the beauty of the Hokianga, contrasting with the wildness of Glinks Gully. It's been 9 amazing sunsets, but we still want to chase more. So see you next time.
Chasing 100 sunsets.